This question's for both of you. What's this rivalry mean to you? And I'm sure there's a little bit more maybe energy this week than there normally is, especially around campus.
Yeah, no, I mean, being a part of it for 2 years, it was a selling point for me when I committed here and being recruited by Coach King and the staff. It was definitely a selling point to come here, and I didn't really understand it being from right outside Chicago. I've never seen SEC baseball before that. And then obviously the Clemson-Carolina series is something that I never really imagined could have been so big. And so being a part of it for 2 years now, it's definitely not come up short of impressing me. So obviously this year I get to kind of be out there in the middle of it. The last 2 years I've kind of had to watch it, but so pumped to be a part of it. And obviously the energy's coming around the building. We're really excited.
Well, you've probably been part of some other series at your previous school. What does rivalry baseball kind of feel like, and what's kind of your message for some of these younger kids going into hostile environments for really the first time?
Yeah, it's kind of like Jack was saying. It's what makes college baseball special. It's what makes South Carolina baseball special is that we get to play in games of a big magnitude, and it's just a lot of fun. So this is kind of why we all came to play college baseball, is to have fun and have the best experience possible.
Jack, obviously you haven't been able to play because of the injuries, but you've seen the emotions involved in this series. How do you try to manage those emotions when you're out on the mound? Do you tap into it? Do you lean into it? Do you try to, just kind of ignore them a little bit? Just how do you kind of manage that when you're out there?
Yeah, I mean, I think if you've seen me pitch the last 2 weeks, you can definitely tell I lean into it, tap into it, and that's why, like Will was saying, you come and play at places like South Carolina, and you get to be in series against Clemson, and this is a series where I think everyone's going to lean into that energy and obviously not try and get overwhelmed by it. But at the end of the day, it's it's one of these experiences that you're going to tell your family about for the rest of your life, no matter how the series goes. So, I know all of our pitchers are going to lean into the energy. I know when Will gets a hold of one this weekend, I know he's going to lean into it too. So we're going to remember this one for a long time, and we're just pumped to be out there against a good team like Clemson.
Jack, you were talking about your impression of the Carolina-Clemson series and how you'd never seen anything like it. What was the one thing about that first time that you went through it that surprised you or amazed you the most?
I just think it was really two things. I remember, getting down here and, lack of a better term, the genuine how these schools do not like each other. If you were a Garnet and you were an Orange, you don't really mix well. And so I think that didn't take me by surprise, but I was like, man, this is real. Then I remember my freshman year, Eister walked him off twice. And I remember we were in Greenville that first game, seeing how much this series meant to everyone. And people say about the Iron Bowl in football with Alabama and Auburn, and they kind of say about Clemson and Carolina too, is you can lose every series that you want during the season. Just do not lose that series against a team wearing orange. So it means a lot, and we're just pumped.
Will, your spot in the lineup's kind of moving up and down a little bit. You were leading off on Tuesday. Where do you feel like you're most comfortable right now? And do you have a preference right now at this stage, or just wherever King puts you?
Yeah, I have no preference whatsoever. I like playing baseball, whether I'm in the 1 hole or the 9 hole. It doesn't matter to me.
Jack, now 2 starts under your belt. Where do you feel like you are in terms of ramping up and handling the emotions that aren't a fall scrimmage or a preseason scrimmage? Where are you in that side of things while also ramping up from a baseball perspective?
Yeah, no, I feel comfortable. Coach Parker has just kind of made it a point to me is every time out, we're just getting more comfortable. I think first weekend just went a little better than my second. I think second didn't really have my stuff, but at the end of the day, Coach Parker always talks about if you're on the mound, you need to give this team the best opportunity they can to win. So when I'm on the mound, that's really all I'm thinking about, and it's going to be no different this weekend. Just trying to go out there, have my best stuff for my guys behind me, and I know they're going to make plays for me. So just trying to get comfortable again, and obviously it's been really fun being in front of fans again and pitching and kind of lean into the emotion like I said earlier. So just trying to get comfortable every week.
You're right, John.
Well, from an offensive standpoint, what are you most happy about that the team's been able to do so far? And what's maybe something that y'all have been stressed at that y'all want to improve on a little bit more as the season goes along?
Yeah, Mahoney talks a lot about controlling the strike zone, and for the most part, we've done a good job of that. We've got 60 or 70 walks already, which is great. And we just try and do the same thing every day. We're going to work on our process. Our system that Mahoney talks about is built to build the lineup as a group of 9 against one pitcher, and we just do the same thing every day to try and build on it day by day throughout the year.
For both of you guys, there's a ton of in-state guys on this roster that play a ton. Tao, Cole, Evan Stone. How much do they talk to y'all about this series, having kind of grown up in it more so than both of y'all?
I just think it was really fun seeing all these guys, how much they cared about the football game this year too. Didn't really understand the rivalry as I said earlier before I got here, but now I really understand it, and I'm sure Will's gotten a huge taste of it too. But as big as this weekend is, it's we need to treat it like it's a baseball game. We're trying to win, but we can't let the opponent change our mindset of what we're doing. Offense has been doing unbelievable. Pitching staffs, we've been doing what we want so far, and just attacking the strike zone. So we need to go into it with the same mind. But obviously, there's some kids in here who wear garnet from South Carolina who really want this series, so it'll be fun.
There were some guys in y'all's locker room who wore orange at one point. How do y'all feel like they have handled this week?
Well, they wear garnet now, so they're excited. It's gonna be good.
Thank you.